Okay, folks, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever you're joining us from. This is Prime Online Television, Prime FM 105.5. My name is Rufus Divine Brooks Jr. We are Pilot Town community um, where we have been informed uh, that some police officers found at Depot 4, Quebec, um, allegedly beat on a 24 years old man and have a thing called court. So we will be in conversation with him to tell us the full story of what's happening here. So whenever you're joining us, you can share this live, and we will definitely appreciate it. So you can see there on his fingers. Those of you who's watching, you can see on his fingers there. There's a mag there, so we will be speaking to him shortly. So okay, so Chief, you be all the way, eh? How you doing? Okay, so what's the name? Courage, yeah. Start a little bit higher, yeah. Courage. Okay, Courage Hinen. Tell us what happened to your.
On Sunday, I was lying down in
Mhm,
the room.
mhm. Yeah,
I
just
hear woo 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 woo.
you're lying in the room.
Yeah,
Okay.
I hear woo woo woo. I can't outside to see
At
woo
what
woo.
time? It was what time?
Around 3 going to 4.
Mm-hmm.
I came outside to see woo. The policeman hold me and say, oh, that one on there. I was telling him, I said, oh, I don't know nothing about here. I come on sleeping. I don't know nothing about here. You want to grab me and hang on me. Carry me straight to the other black in the community black here. I was hang up.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't stay too long. The other officer come from the back. We saw in hand.
Mm-hmm.
He raised me down and started chopping me with it.
We saw,
Yeah, we saw.
and that's a saw he used under your hand.
Yeah, we caught the finger and split between the saw.
Wow. And there were how many officers? How many you were able to identify?
Plenty, so many. Yeah, but the person that identified me, I know him. And the person that caught my hand, I identified him. Yeah, the
You-
person that identified me, say, oh, I one of them.
Mhm.
I know him. He
He,
live, he live back community.
he live in nearby community.
Yeah, in the
Wow.
next community.
Okay, so he has seen also a son at the Keba depot there.
Yeah.
Okay, so since this, you say what has been the issue? Why they ever come back here and they say why they did it?
No,
They tell you why they did it, why they had to cut your fingers.
no.
So
One of the officers came by and
mm.
he
one of
asked
the
for apology.
one of the officers,
Yeah,
you know his name?
yeah, going chala.
Jalahu.
No, I don't know his last
You don't know his last name.
name.
And he apologized.
Yeah, but he was there saving people. He was not nagging on people. And he don't want with the people nagging on him. He said, my man, you are doing it wrong. You can't hang all the men and they have been nagging on them. So then he caught the poison, he get the poison. And he was putting the people on the back, carrying them straight to the table. Yeah, but before he can come to my own area, man, all the things got in my head.
But well, I mean, did you notice? You notice any probably they were in alcohol or
Yeah, that
something they were doing.
like the man that identify me say, oh, I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Right after he finish him covering me, walk going, beating me, whipping me with a ratting. He left from behind me. Well, when he come back, I
Mm-hmm.
saw him with alcohol in his hand drinking.
You saw him with liquor in your hand.
Yeah, he was drinking behind me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So snap you usually to play A.
Mm-hmm.
You stand on your mule. You take no action. You left standing until the man caught my hand.
He didn't.
You take no action. You say, oh, the person was running behind the person here. Nothing say that. And you know the person was running behind.
So who really do you think the officers were running behind?
One of my friends called him Blessing.
Okay.
But we look like the same
Oh
the
really?
same color, yeah.
Okay. And the officers, You say why your friend did? They say that he still.
No, in fuel, in fuel, the officer that caught my finger, in fuel, didn't
Oh, okay, and
push
run
it.
up, okay, escape.
Yeah. Push
So
it
when you came
further.
outside now,
Yeah.
that's you came for sleeping. They didn't ask question. They
Nothing.
just grab you.
They grab me.
And they brought a saw with them. They think they used to cut your finger.
No, one guy saw him doing
Oh,
his work.
Capital member doing his work.
Yeah, and the officer said, when you get it, so I will shoot you. So the man to get a friend.
Oh, the officer threatened the capital
Yeah.
that if he doesn't give his.
He saw him shoot him, man. Yeah. When you're cutting my hair, the thing standing on me, so anybody can around the hole, you shoot the person. People know stopping the people chain pack. The people pack. People are stopping you and doing this thing.
So he had gun. He had gun.
Yeah, come. So anybody can around you shoot the person. I mean, all the people are afraid. Woman and Fabian and all talking to him.
Wow.
Doing this thing.
How you got rescued at the end? How the money? Why you did for them to leave you?
Oh, then they came straight to the depot.
Well, they carried you to the depot after
Yeah.
finishing cutting your finger.
Yeah.
You're in a pain, and they took you. They carried you to the depot.
Yeah.
Wow. And what the depot? What they say there at the authorities at the depot? What did they say?
He signed for me to come, for me to tell us that free. Yeah. He not pay money to free me. And one of my friends who pay money for me.
For them to free you.
Yeah.
And after they cut your finger and they carry you again to the depot, you're still in a pain. You're bleeding.
Bleeding like one up, police. Woman webbing the blood. My friend was telling me, no, I don't web it. That people can see it. Yeah. My friend was plenty web, but 20. But I only person I was wounded.
Oh.
I only person I was wounded. But people no picking bad, nothing, just carrying it.
Wow. So you, Chief, you got just anything you can just a chair so let me be able to speak to you. So let me speak to the father of Kenneth to give us more detail on this. We'll show you pictures. So folks, you're watching Prime Online Television. My name is Rufus Van Brooks Jr. We're here in Bracknellville, the Better Time community, where officers of the Liberian National Police found at Depot 4 allegedly beat and cut off the fingers of a 24-year-old man here in the Better Town community. So we get to speak with the family member and the victim as well. So Chief, how you doing?
Okay,
Okay, tell us what's your name, Chief?
my name is Hina.
Okay, Mr. Hine, who is Moses, right?
No,
Courage to you.
he is my son.
Okay, what you know about this entire incident with the police and your son? How your son finger cut?
Late in the evening, because I was listening to a football game
Mm-hmm.
between Chelsea and Liverpool. But in the evening time around 3 to 4, I saw people running up and down, people running behind them. My son was not here, he was to the other neighborhood lying down.
Mm-hmm.
He went there, he was laying down there. He said he want to cut somebody hair after cutting hair. So I said, but how it happened? Then he explained to me, say, oh, he was to a uncle Mohawk lying down and he hear roll. So he came outside to see. When he came outside, there's a policeman assigned to Keba depot, they call Man Daddy.
Man, daddy.
Man Daddy.
Mm-hmm.
He recognized, say, he part of the people they running behind. Therefore, they coughing and carrying like A on the other side.
Yeah, okay.
There were another man around there with motorbike. He was standing there, and somebody who was doing saw work, cutting wood, ordered him to get a saw to him. When he not do it, he was shooting. According to they say I was not there. Now what the people that are there told me, and immediately he collected the saw from the man. Split between the finger.
Okay.
Apart from the finger. So later on somebody went there. For me, and I know, sir, But somebody went there that,
Yeah, your son now.
yeah, my son,
Mm-hmm.
friend, now how he came home that then. When we go see the soul, the my finger are already gone. He had the wound in a pan. So that he said that man that there living back here.
So
Identify him say
mm-hmm.
he part of the people who were there doing the thing.
Now you are seeing the other station, the program pull in. So I put me in the other room outside
But since this happened, you're been to the police station there?
No, not yet. We were waiting
Mm-hmm.
to, we won't go there today.
Okay.
We were waiting to talk to somebody before we go there.
Okay. So you're talking to the hospital, and what's the outcome? What the hospital say?
The hospital said they wanted to do another operation on the finger because the bone.
So the finger are cut.
Yeah.
Okay.
They say piece of the bone left there. So they had to, the bending area.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they call over the bending area. So they want move that one. But we pay $200
Wow.
to do the work. So there we are.
All right. So you got any photos that we can show to our viewers so they can know what we're talking about? That's the ones that I get left in this gadget I'm using to go live. So folks, whatever you're watching from, this is Prime Online Television, Prime FM 105.5. So this is the case here in the Quebec area, the Batnaville Better Town area. Okay, so let me show you some photos of the cut thing. I don't know if you guys will be able to see like this, but we really want to make sure you see what we're talking about. So these are photos. These are our photos. Okay, so these are all photos. Folks. You can see it. You can see it. So this is finger that were cut. So that means they try cutting the entire hand because I'm seeing another mark way down on this side. Yeah. So is that the only area they had the only the fingers?
Yeah. Part, but you get a sore man on the body. On the knee.
On the back. And you said you were still bleeding, going through that pain, and the officer still took you guys to the police station there and lock you up. And they demanded that people should pay it before they free you. Or they free any of you from there.
my friend people pay $20 for 2 of.
Or your friend uncle pay $20 for 2 of you. And that's the time they bring you out and you're able to. So what are you doing? What are you doing right now for the fingers? I'm seeing you bandaged on the you have you taken any treatment?
Yeah.
Okay. Then they say what's the long-term effect this will cause you because they cutting your finger right now, looking at the mark, looking at the fingers, looking at where the finger were cut. They told you that maybe if you don't do anything right now towards the issue, it will affect you in the future. That if you don't take certain action on the finger or maybe cut the they won't cut it. Oh, no.
It will take a long time for you to get better because I think. So you got cut it and so you can get better quick. But when you get better, you can get better. You stay no.
So, Chief, what's a call to the government of Liberia? Now this is a new administration. Well, probably something can be done. So, what's a call to the government of Liberia and everyone who's listening and watching right now?
Yeah. I want the government to intervene because my son was not born that day. And moreover, they ain't catching in ghetto to do the type of thing to him. The man was home. They play the ghetto. It's very far from here. They in Block A and we in D. Let's say we in B and in A. So when I hear the ghetto air, but for them to come and call my son finger, it meaning that my son will be crippled for life. So let the government take, do something about it and bring the prosecute and the people to justice and prosecute those who do it. We want justice.
Okay, so what's the officer name again? Officer identify him.
Man, daddy.
Man daddy. And your son at the
Kebab police station.
Okay, Kebab police station.
Yeah.
So folks, if any of you
identify my son.
Okay, and he know your son though.
You know my son.
But he said oh. Wow. So is it any act you involved with that he may have harmed you, or is it something that you can do in a community that people can see you as a bad person? You involved with any act like that? Okay. And lastly, before we leave you, the man in question who identify you, you have worked for him and to never had any misunderstanding. The officer to have never had any misunderstanding. And he just so the people working for his uncle.
No, I thought the big catch me here.
Oh, okay.
Working, so I was dirty, my share was dirty, my driver was dirty.
Oh, okay.
When he started to go later.
To go rest more.
Yeah. So when I come out, I was sweating.
Me to apologize. Your you know his name?
No,
his first name is Chala.
Yeah.
Okay, but he left any contact here?
No.
Okay.
He live in the same community here.
Oh, he live here too?
Yeah, he live here. He the one was stabbing the people.
Oh, okay. He wasn't part of those
he was not part of them.
Okay.
Yeah, because he's I think he had ring over them.
Okay.
But he in the community. But you're not part of that whole thing. So he's stabbing them. No, you will not do this.
And they listening.
Yeah. And they were not listening, they were doing their own setting.
So is it Dabba that had the liquor in his hand?
Yeah. He don't want to have the liquor in him.
And he don't want saying that one of them, he don't want to identify your son as one of them.
Yeah. Man, daddy.
Man, daddy. So we will try to reach to the police depot there. I don't know if you guys are basic. We want to reach there to be able to speak to them. If you can identify some of them, and we want to speak to them. If they refuse, then that will be their own case. But this is so folks, this is what happened here a few days ago. It's Sunday, right?
Yeah, Sunday.
Okay, on Sunday, on the 25th of February, is what happened, and this is a serious setback and a pain because this finger will no longer grow. I think so, and moreover, there's a need that the government of Liberia step into this swiftly in order to give this man justice. We are told that there were many officers who came here in the Kwete Town community in Batnaville who came here chasing people, especially young boys, and arrested some of them. And unluckily for Courage, who, as per his explanation, who just from working for one of his uncles in the community here, were caught by those officers at Kebab Airport, stating that one of them, in which he didn't understand what they meant by one of them, probably they were looking for people who take in substances, or even if they are, I think the officers, they don't have the right, they are not the LDEA to arrest people who are into this act. So if they came here for any other reasons, or to arrest young men and boys in the community who are into such art, they were wrong. That's the first thing, because they are not porous with the authority to do so. So if they also came here to amuse themselves, because we're also told that I think the Dabba guy had alcohol in his hand, liquor, as we call it.
That day.
Yeah,
That day.
yeah, that day, have the cut in his hand. After he returned, the cut in his hand. So I think they were somehow, I don't want to be judgmental, but I think they were somehow, some of them. So the officers also threatened threatened folks who came to the aid of Courage from the community that if any of them step there to rescue him, he will shoot them, right? Yes. So the folks were threatened. So we are heading to the police station from here to bring you the other side of the story. This is just one side of the story, so we want to balance this. We will be heading to the airport from here to speak with some officers that came and do this act to Courage. So whatever you watch inform, however, my name is Rufus Devan Brooks Jr. and this is Prime Online Television, Prime FM 105.5. We are located